Hey everybody, so today I am not sick, even though it sounds like it. Today I got my eyebrows waxed, and I'm actually really pleased with the way they turned out. At first I thought they were a little bit, this one's my favorite, it's better than this one, because I did it myself, but I originally thought I did it too much, but I think I'm okay with it. But today's video is going to be on eyebrows, and tweezing and waxing, and why do we sneeze when we tweeze or wax our eyebrows. But first I have to say, it is raining outside. This is California. We've been in a drought for 4 years. It has never rained. We had like, I'd say maybe 10 days that it rained a year, and for like the past 3 it's been raining, and it's raining right now, and I can't be happier because I love the rain. I'm so excited. I'm looking up at the rain, sorry. That'll be my nose. But I'm so excited. You guys, oh my gosh, I can't even express to you how much I love October and November. And November is my birthday. And December, this is just like this season, but I love spring too. I love fall, I love winter, I love spring. Summer's okay, but summer's pretty chill also. Well, pretty hot actually. Summer's hot, winter's chill, fall is chill, spring is sweet. Oh my gosh, I love everything, but that's what's up. So, I just got my eyebrows waxed, and I'm going to talk to you. Welcome to Talkin' Tuesday, hello. Oh, I'm also going to talk about jewelry. Mixing metals is one of the biggest trends. They're saying it's going to be for October, so I'm going to do it throughout October, but I think it's going to carry into November and December. But I'm mixing metals today. This is kind of like a jingly shirt. It's got like little beads on it, and then this is a little ring that's silver, so these are kind of silver. I have these bangles that you guys saw in a haul. They're by Tweezing, and these are gold, but they have blue accents. So I just kind of wanted to share this trend with you guys because it's not something I would normally do. I love bangles. I don't know if I come on video and show you guys like when I do extreme bangles, because a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, it's too extreme, we only want to see 1 or 2 bangles. But I really wanted to show you guys this fashion trend because this is such a big trend, and this is just the way I'm doing it today. So is this a fashion trend you guys would do, or something you would totally steer clear of? Finally, onto the video. So hello, Talkin' Tuesday. We are going to talk about eyebrows and why do we sneeze when we tweeze. Do you guys sneeze when you tweeze? Tell me about it. Do you guys sneeze when you wax? Anything like that. I'm also going to give you guys some tips for eyebrow tweezing and waxing and how to make it a little bit less painful. But first I'm going to talk about tweezing. And what I do is that when I tweeze, for some reason, 3 or 4 or 5, maybe 6 little hairs in, I start sneezing profusely. I'm like, achoo! And I was sneezing, and that's why my nose sounds all plugged up. But I was like, achoo, achoo, achoo. And I always do that, and I always wondered, why does that happen? Talked to my mom. She goes through the exact same thing, and I was like, hold up. You sneeze when you tweeze, I sneeze when I tweeze. Is there something to do here, or are we just crazy? Some other people, they sneeze when they tweeze too, and then guess what? I went and I researched it, and I found out there is a scientific reasoning. So first off, tell me, do you tweeze when you sneeze? Do you sneeze when you tweeze, or not? So do you guys tweeze when you sneeze, or not? Tweeze when you sneeze. Do you guys sneeze when you tweeze? Yeah. Because the reason why is that when we're pulling out these hairs, what are we doing? We are taking each one of these hairs by the root, like when we're waxing our legs or our armpits or tweezing anywhere else on our body. If we tweeze, we're taking it from the root and pulling it out. That's why it takes longer to grow back, because it has to regrow. We don't shave our eyebrows because they would grow back immediately, just like our leg hair. That's why we tweeze our eyebrows, because they go out from the root and they stay there longer. Same with our legs, right? Some of us shave, I wax. But when you tweeze, what happens is that this little hair follicle is connected, you know, it grows from the little papilla and the little bulb inside your body. So when you pull this out of the skin, there is actually a nerve that runs through your forehead and through your nose like a T. It's like a big T. The nerve goes from here, all the way up here, and all the way up here. I'm sorry, my Barbie lips are like tripping me out. They're bright pink today. But it goes right here, and right here, and it's like this big T. So whenever we pull on that, it automatically sends this reflex down our nose to sneeze, and we go, achoo! And some people may have a desensitized nerve or, you know, different connections and may not have that happen, but for me it happens every time, and you guys can hear I'm like hecka clogged up. I need to get like some eucalyptus up in here. But, see, these are clinking. I think that's why I don't wear them in videos, is because I feel like the clinking annoys you guys. But when I go out, I wear them all the time, and they're always in my month's favorite videos. And I tell everyone I love bangles, but then you guys don't see me wear them, and you're like, you're lying. And I'm like, no, I'm not lying. But they're just too noisy for videos, and I don't know. I feel like people are going to be like, eh. Are you guys like, eh? Are you guys cool with it? So that is why we tweeze when we sneeze. And what happens is that when we irritate that nerve, you know, of course it's running into here, of course it's going to, you know, do something. So it actually causes us to kind of drip in our nose, kind of sneeze. And again, that doesn't happen for everybody because we have different connections, but it's a very, very sensitive nerve. And I think it's kind of funny how that goes off. Next part of this Talkin' Tuesday is what can we do to make tweezing less uncomfortable? I'm kind of used to it. I just tweeze and I'm fine. But when I first started tweezing, it was so painful. Reason why is because when you first start, you're pulling out by that root. That hair is strong. You're like, ow! Because the hair has been growing, it's been used to it, it's not used to being yanked out. When you yank it out, it doesn't want to go out. You know, it's used to being there. Now, if you tweeze every month for an entire year, you go in a year and 1 month, you go tweeze again, probably not going to hurt that much. The reason why is because the hair slides out easier. Because when it keeps on being plucked and plucked and plucked and plucked, it's used to not regrowing as strong. Because it says, hey, we're going to be plucked anyways, why do we need this really strong sensation? You know, it just doesn't develop all the way and you can just pull it out really, really simply. So that's why it's more painful for some than others. How can you make it less painful for a first timer, for someone who's been tweezing their eyebrows for a little while, or if you've been tweezing them forever and they still just hurt you to death? One of my favorite tips is actually to use ice. If you put ice on your eyebrow, you can kind of numb the area, and that really helps because when you go in there to tweeze it out, it's not going to hurt nearly as much. Also, there are different creams and gels, and please use caution when wearing those, when using those, because those can kind of hurt you. But if you put creams or gels on your eyebrows, those can also kind of go in and make it a little bit easier to pull. They're almost like a numbing cream, so that way you can pull out. And you want to make sure that you have good tweezers. You get in there and you just yank straight out, yank in the direction of the hair growth. And you just kind of pull them out and they come out. What else? Should I talk about shaping the brows? Okay, well, I guess once you tweeze, there's thunder. Do you guys know how excited I am? I love thunder and lightning storms. Do you guys know why I love thunder and lightning storms? I love thunder and lightning storms because when I was little, the little electricity used to go out, and what would happen is that we were all at home at night and we were like, oh my gosh, the electricity's gone, so we couldn't watch TV and we couldn't do anything on the like PlayStation or Game Boy or computer. We would all go and we would play board games, and then we would have marshmallows. We would go into the pantry and get marshmallows, and no one could tell us no because the lights were out and they wouldn't know what we were doing. They would be like, hey Cassie, come back here. Oh my gosh, I need to show you a picture of me as a child. I would go into the pantry and just pull everything out onto the floor. It was hilarious. I will show you guys a picture someday, I promise. Maybe it'll be on Facebook. Go check Facebook. I used to pull everything. Same with my closet. I used to take all the clothes up and just throw them on the floor. I was like, get these out of here. Oh my gosh, I love thunder and lightning. I don't see any lightning though, but I heard the thunder, so that means there is lightning somewhere. Cold wind, hot wind, whoosh, thunder and lightning. That's how it happens. This is going to be the most random Talkin' Tuesday in the universe. Sorry about that. Okay, my nose is calm down. Okay, so I love thunder and lightning. How can you make tweezing less painful? There are different creams that actually stop hair regrowth. I talked about pain. How can you make the hairs grow back slower? There are actually different creams on the market. I get mine from European Waxing Salon, and you guys can actually put those on there, and they are called hair de-regrowth. Some will regrow hair, some will stop the growth of hair. And what those do is that it actually kind of stuns the follicle, so that there's like your hairs of your eyebrow kind of grow out of pores like your skin, you know? And so what happens is that those little pores, that medicine will go in there and it will completely stop them from regrowing properly. And there's a way to do that at home with aspirin and stuff, but I don't know the exact method and I haven't tried it yet. So when I try it, I will be posting a Talkin' Tuesday or something and showing you guys how to do it. But until I do that, I'm not going to recommend it to you guys just because I don't know how it works. I don't know the side effects. I don't know if it burns or what the deal is. So until I know for myself, I'm not going to tell you or teach you, you know? So check back, that might be coming up soon, but I know that you guys can buy it, and I have used the one from European Waxing Salon, and those are very good, and there are probably other products on the market too, so go anywhere you need, and you can try to get some of that non-regrowth stuff. You can put on your legs and your armpits, wherever you want, and it should stop or slow down the regrowth of hair, which is really, really good. Yeah, but then very last, when tweezing our eyebrows, how do we know where to tweeze? Well, first thing first, you want to go look at people who have your face shape. Do you have an oval face shape? Do you have a super long face shape? Do you have a round face shape? Go find celebrities or people that have the same face shape and look at their eyebrows. Do they have a huge arch? Are they really, really thin? Really, really thin? Are they thick? Are they more of a curve? And, you know, are they straight? Like, how do they shape theirs? And don't just look at one or two people, look at a general population. Let's say 5 to 10 people with your same face shape, and say, whose eyebrows do I like best, and whose would look good on me? Also, a general rule is that you want to start at the end of the nose. Where your iris is, you kind of want to make a line from the end of your nose to your iris and go out, and that will show you where the peak is, and then you want to end at the end of your eye. But for some people that's going to be different. For me it's a little bit different because I like mine to end a little bit more down. I like my peak to be high, and I actually like mine to kind of go in, and I'm actually really happy with the way this turned out. But that is how you can test your eyebrows, okay? So then if you're not going to wax, I would recommend waxing, so that way you guys know, like, you know, where to tweeze in the future when they grow back. But if you don't want to wax, what you can actually do is apply foundation to your eyebrows. And you can just take some, you know, really simple brush like this, really tiny one, put some really white foundation on it, and kind of cover up your brows wherever you're thinking of tweezing. And what that'll do is kind of hide those hairs. Step back, look at yourself in the mirror, and say, is that a good shape for me? Maybe it's not, so wash off the foundation and try it again. Maybe apply a little bit more up by your arch, maybe take a little bit off at the end, maybe apply a little bit right here, until you step back and you say, you know what, I like the way that looks. Once you like the way it looks and you kind of put the foundation in the right place, you can get really close up and take a tweezer and tweeze out all those hairs that have the foundation on them. That way, they'll be shaped in a way that you guys were seeing in the mirror and they look good on you. There are also stencils, but those are kind of hard to use. But the foundation way is something that I have always used, something that I love, because you can get on there, you can really see before you do it, and then you can tweeze in the right areas because you know which hairs to pull. Yeah. I was going to say something else. Eyebrow stencils? You know where to tweeze when you pull. Oh, also, it's going to start raining now. Make sure that you do not overpluck. It is always better to underpluck than overpluck. Some people just go in there and they get really close and they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 100, 120, 130, 140, 150, right? And then they're like, oh my gosh, I have no more eyebrow left. What I like to do is take 5 hairs at a time. That means go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, step back, and take a look at yourself. Go to the other eye. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, step back, take a look at yourself. Go to the next side. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over here. Step back, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is going to ensure that you kind of have them even on both sides. And when you step back and take a look, you can say, this one's a little bit too high, that one's a little bit too low. So I'm going to tweeze a couple more over here to make it even. You know, to make this one even to this one. Or if this one's too high, I'm going to leave it alone, don't touch it, let it grow back, fill it in where I need to, and work on this one. You know, because you really want them to both be even. So do them both at the same time so that you guys can kind of get that, you know, the same. So those are my tips for tweezing and plucking eyebrows and why do we sneeze and a little bit about eyebrows and some random blib blab. I'm sorry this Talkin' Tuesday was so crazy. Next Talkin' Tuesday will be better and more professional. I'm so sorry. Tell me if this is like the worst video of the universe because I feel like a complete failure right now. But I hope that you guys enjoyed it nonetheless. Please sure to comment and tell me if you did. Thumbs up it if you liked it, thumbs down it if you hated it, so that way I know whether or not I should go off on long rambles about thunderstorms in the future. And I will definitely talk to all of you tomorrow on Winning Wednesday. So I love you guys so much. I will see you all tomorrow and have a great rest of your day.